Hello, folks. We are back in Fishing Planet, and I've been playing a little bit since the last time. I did have to give it a little bit of a break, though, because I spent a long time grinding to get up to level 30 so I could visit St. Croix, and then we did that episode. Oh, hang on. Gotta mute my laptop here. I don't have the earbuds in it right now to deaden the noise. But at any rate, I've been spending some time going for muskies and pike and experimenting with different rigs for catfish and stuff like that. Had a near catastrophe today until I switched to a different reel. And then when I switched to a different reel, I had a catastrophe with the rod. Oh, excuse me. Oh, wow. Allergies suck. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Let's try that again, if I can remember to cut to this. Hopefully I can. Hello, folks, and welcome back to Fishing Planet. It's been a little bit. I got a little bit burned out with the grind to level 30 to unlock St. Croix, and after we had it, and I played around for a bit, and I saw all that was available here, I made the decision to get the unlimited fishing license. So I have the permanent fishing license. It cost $30 worth of bait coin, so it was rather expensive. But I figured for a grind spot from now until the higher levels, and hopefully at higher level locations, things are going to even out as far as travel expenses, and it looks like they will. And then gains as far as money goes and experience will be much higher in the later levels, at least from some of the things I've seen. Not all cases, but I'm planning on, if I ever get that high in level, to just take shorter trips. Basically, I can camp here. This is my area where I'm able to camp as long as I want until I have to repair equipment. And I'm going to have to do that very soon. I messed up in a big way on two separate things. I almost destroyed a reel. Went from like 95% down to 37% with one fish. Because I almost lost it. I wanted the fish. I could have just let it go, but I had a lure on it I didn't want to lose. I had like a one-of-a-kind July 4th lure, which, by the way, I lost later that day on another stupid fish, so that was great. But I really wanted that fish, and it was it was a good thing I did it, because it turned out to be a unique northern pike that was like 47 inches long. But yeah, so now I damaged the rod that I'm currently using quite a bit today too. That was on like a trophy pike or something like that, or a trophy muskie. So so far I've hit a number of muskies on this jerkbait, this particular one right here. I hit a mixtures of muskies and larger trophy pike on the lure that I lost. Now, I am able to purchase a lure that is similar in color pattern to what I lost, and I'm just not going to worry about that right yet, because I have other more important things to do, which is to repair all of my equipment. And I'm hoping I can last through a couple more cycles of fishing before I actually have to leave and do so. Now, this setup that I'm doing right here with the jerkbait, the 1.5 ounce jerkbait with a 6.0 hook, it is totally dragging the ground. Absolutely dragging on the ground. Now, for whatever reason, at least with my experience earlier, in two separate occasions, the pike and muskie just don't seem to care. They don't seem to care as long as you're bringing it in at a moderate pace, and as long as it's really not getting caught up, because there are options that really stick to the ground and get caught on the rocks, and then you got to worry about getting them off the rocks and stuff like that sometimes. This one seems to pull relatively freely. And I've caught, I believe, the majority of the fish just straight off the bottom with a steady reeling pattern. Now, occasionally, we're going to mix in some twitches and stuff like that. Let's see if we can get one doing the twitching. Because the nice thing is that gets it off the bottom a little bit, too. Slows it up a little bit. But the big thing to remember about pike is pike generally will hit fast-moving objects. They don't really care because they're a very fast predatorial fish. They'll head right at it at full speed. Now that's not a fish right there. That's just some gunk that's out in front of me. We're gonna move back and forth. I caught a fish from this location earlier. The spot that I've had the most luck from is right over here. So I think for right now we're probably gonna head over here for the moment. I'm gonna take a quick sound check. All right. We seem to be doing fine. I'm just checking one thing. Oh. Wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. I'm reaching way across to the opposite side here with that 216-foot cast. Yeah, the problem with the reels I was using earlier, the reel I'm using now this is a really stocky, heavy-duty reel meant for carp fishing that I got from the carp pack. There we go. And it happens to hold a lot more line. The other reels I was using simply were not holding enough line. Like they were... Oh, here we go. Yeah, buddy. Now this guy, if it was a real big one, from this distance, I had the fish pulling me out to like 250 feet. And that's why my last reel almost broke. I got to reel down to 30-something% because the fish pulled it out to the end of the line. The line didn't want to give, but it was shearing the reel in half. Boy, he's going over 100 feet, so this is a big boy. Oh, yeah. See, this is what we want. Now, normally I'd be moving along with this fish. I'd be walking it up the shoreline, trying to get some line back. But now that I have 590 total feet, I don't have a care in the world right now. Unless a fish proves me different, I'm not going to walk with it. Try to conserve the line. Because I think just keeping back here, it gives him less options of where he can run. He can only run straight to the left. And as you see, this reel is just, it's hardly taking any beating at all, which is a good thing, because if it did, it would be ridiculously expensive. to repair. As it is, I don't think I have enough money to repair the rod and the reel totally, which is not good. I know I've lost money on this run because of those 2 instances. What I really need, I need a better fishing rod. I need a better fishing rod for this particular combo. And then I'll be able to handle these larger fish with ease. Because I'll be able to put another drag notch on this reel. And because the line that I'm using right now could easily handle an extra drag notch. But if I do it to the rod will start to snap. He's coming in. He's coming in. Hey, how about that? All right. That's a nice muskie to start it off. So the muskie grind, we actually got that title right. Excellent. And that's a pretty good amount of money for that fish right there. We're at 108 pounds. We're doing all right. If we can pull in a couple more like that, we'll be in much better shape. Because the idea is I want to be able to reset and repair everything. I guess, though, if I'm fishing like this, it looks like maybe I won't have to. I might be able to get another fishing day out of this. So I won't have to use the travel fee again right away, which would be great. Oh, I think that was a lily pad, though. I don't think that was a fish. And that's the lily pads again right there. I have found that the jerkbait works better than, say, the crankbait. I have caught a pike and a muskie on the crankbait. I've caught a pike and a muskie on shiners. So I do know that they bite all those things. I think what everybody suggests here is the large minnows. I think the large minnows are on everybody's list as a better food object. I just don't like using the live bait because there's a cost associated with it every time you actually get a fish. So this way, as long as you don't lose the lure, which I stupidly did earlier, then you don't lose any money on the catch. As long as you monitor your equipment appropriately, your chance at losing money per cast is generally lower like this, in my opinion. Now, what I intend to do, if we get close to, let's say, like 150 pounds worth of fish, we're going to switch to catfish. We're going to go straight over and catch the heaviest catfish that we can. I think that's what we're going to go for. No. Well, I did get the pike trophy. So we currently have $8,800 in the fish keeper. We got $19K on us. So like I said, we don't have a lot of money, and it's going to cost us a lot to repair stuff. This bastard right here, Fat Boy Spin. Nice reel for what it is. I just almost totally shredded it. I think it's the, it's not made for ultra heavy fish for sure. The one I have right now is just so much more robust. Like that max drag setting. The durability is huge on this thing. The durability's hardly gone down. I definitely need a better pull. I intend to keep this pull because this is still a very nice pull. It's still great for tons of fishing scenarios, including what I'm doing. I'm not saying it's a bad pull for what I'm doing now, but there is more efficient ways of what I'm doing that'll be able to get me in a fish quicker. which I think is going to, without necessarily sacrificing XP gain. I'm going to keep this setup because I still have a number of setups here. Where is it? This one. I have number 4 open. I'll get a new poll for number 4. Because I got that Fat Boy spin right here. I'll put the Fat Boy spin probably back on this setup. I broke this thing in one catch, basically, because I made a mistake. I'd put that back on here and put this big reel on a new pole that was much sturdier and have that be the super heavy. Now this setup right here, this 9 to 25 pound, this is a really nice float setup that I got, and I've been enjoying that for the catfish. It has made a world of difference for them. Alright. Let's see what we get. I'm going to put it out a little bit further. I think I'm going to give this a shot for a few minutes, just as a little something different. 66 feet. Okay. Let's see what this guy does. Just to change things up a little bit. After this, I'm also going to check the time of the day and see how the chart is for catchability and stuff. I really wish I had the rod stand for this scenario, both for deep water fishing and for float fishing. But again, if we don't get anything in a couple of minutes, I'm going to go back to doing the casting, because we did get that nice muskie already today. But I wanted to see how the conditions were. I wanted to see what we were doing for shiners right now, because I have a bunch of shiners to burn through still. I bought 50 of them to take with us on this trip, and we've only, I think, used one, and then I lost one, I think, to something else, to debris or something like that. I'm gonna reel it in, and we're gonna actually put it out closer to our target markers. This spot in the lake is definitely the place to go. I mean, there's no doubt about it. This is where everybody comes to. I mean, you can see there's the two people's names right there, and then there was the guy in the boat that was over here. People are pounding the trophy northern pikes and everything. I did catch a little a white bass too. I caught a white bass on a shiner, and I was like, oh god, that's a waste of a shiner right there. But not too worried about it. I have caught a catfish on a shiner over here as well. So I had a catfish almost bust my pole over here at one point. So that was entertaining. Come on. Come on. Alright, let's bring her in, and we're going to take a look at the chart and see how everything's looking right now. We're almost at peak, so actually it'll be getting better. But I mean, we're in excellent shape right now. So there's really no excuse for there to be slow catching right now. We'll hope something nails it as we're flicking it here. I found out that that was a great way to get the trout. The one guy from the one YouTube channel, I can't remember his name, but I was watching a couple of YouTubers that play this game, and the one guy was really steadfast about twitching like this with a spinner for trout at Falcon Lake. And I noticed a huge uptick in the amount of trout I was both attracting and able to hook. And I was really astounded by that. Somebody's pulling something, and I heard that. Ah, it's a little northern pike. That's not what we're after. I don't mind them. It's not a bad fish. It's just we don't get a lot of XP from it. I'd much rather get the muskie. We usually get like triple the XP from a muskie that we would from a northern pike. The fight's usually a lot funner on the muskie too. Oh! Tiger muskie, right there. Just bit that thing right there at the edge of the water. Yanked the son of a gun right out. Coming in a little hot, buddy. Jeez. I had a rod holder equipped. I would have had several lines out probably. Instead, experimenting with the shiners and stuff more. I'm gonna have to. I want to get a second pole set up for that. A second decent pole. I sold the last pole I had because it was really garbage for float fishing. The new pole I got for float fishing. If I had two of them, I think I would do really good. think I'm going to be casting through this dude's boat. I don't have any inventory space open, which I don't like. I always like having a bunch of spaces open. Not a bunch, but at least 5 spaces open. In case I make a mistake and I unequip an entire fishing pole. Because if you do that, you're going to lose everything if you don't have the space. I learned that the hard way. And yes, this game does do that to you. I'm going to cast right through the center of that triangle of markers that I've made. I think we're going to try from here for a while, guys. Not what we want. Not what we want. There we go. Oh, that's a big boy. Oh, not as big, but let's see what we got. Oh, we got another tiger muskie. See, we're losing XP on them because our setup is... Part of our setup, at least, is a little too heavy. Oh, yeah. We're definitely having better luck from this angle. Well, it could be that, or it could be that the time of day. We're moving forward with our time of day. And I think we're slowly going to see a higher catch rate once we near that peak. I think we got another either tiger muskie or a pike. All right, this is a little guy. Actually, we have more money from him though. Definitely less XP, but we got more money than we've been getting from the tiger muskies. And right now we really need to recoup some money. So I'm totally okay with that. That was a lot of money. You're actually getting more money per pound with the northern pike there, if you see that. So that was a nice catch for us. Be epic if there was a dock over here. I feel like there should be a dock at this end of the lake. All right, here we go. Come on, be big. I think we got another little one. We may change up our baits in a bit if this guy isn't big enough. Oh. Boy, he sure seems like he's pulling more, huh? Oh, yeah, there he goes. I think this is the one we've been wanting. Oh yes. Oh, actually, well, I guess I shouldn't panic until he goes over 300 feet, because then even that's only halfway to the max. I guess the only issue with this back spot is that when the fish go, they have so much room to play with, and they can just take off in a straight line from me. Yikes. Yeah, this guy's a fighter. This is what we wanted to see here. Definitely more in line of what I was getting earlier. Come on. Where are you going? Somebody caught a unique yellow perch. That's a... I don't know if that's a disappointing catch or just a fun little award there for him. If he's trying to get the biggest perch, though, I'm sure he's quite happy. Yeah. Got him. Really? That was just a basic muskie. No trophy associated with it or anything. Oh, see, we are right at that weight area that we wanted to be at, guys, so... You know what that means. And we're going to fast forward it to night and really try and hit us a mega catfish, because we should be able to get a catfish really quick at night. And then I think our equipment is holding up well enough. I think we should be able to do at least one more day cycle here and make up a decent amount of money. Now, a good thing to note, I found this out, is that if your stamina depletes, if your stamina totally depletes like that, you don't stop rowing. You can just keep going. It just means you don't get that extra sprint speed. What would be your sprint speed on land? You don't get the kayak speed, which translates to roughly double your regular rowing speed. Ah, see, this man's going to get the setup going. Yeah, he knows the spot. Alright, check this out. We're going to go for some big damn catfish. Yeah. That's the problem with the shiners, is that the bobber always looks like it's kind of moving and going nuts because they're always moving around so much, whereas the crawfish, you don't get that as much. I'm sorry, did he just whip it right there? Or was that a miscue? Let's take it back. We're going to start it to the right of the boat. Increase the depth a little bit. It's much deeper than that there, but... Whoa. Let's see. Did something bite the crayfish off? No. Let's give that a shot. I don't think this guy's having much luck here either, to be honest. Did I catch it on the side of the boat? I think I caught it on the boat. Stupid thing. Oh, I may know what happened. I think I see it. Yeah, damn barnacle ate my bait. Come on, baby. Come on. We just need one more fish to round out this this catch. Oh, shit. I think playing with it messed it up. See, this man's using shiners, too. You can see it right there, right at the end of the line's got a shine around there. I might have pulled at the wrong time. Damn it. All right. Got him. All right, here we go. Now we got some action. Yeah, this fishing pole setup, the whole thing works great. It maxes out just where we want to. The fish definitely takes a little bit of line out, but we can fight back pretty effectively too with this setup. Oh, we're making some progress on him now. Come on in. Come right in, buddy. Oh, now he's going back out. Wow, look at him go. See, this is going to be the... I feel like this is going to be my only problem if I decide to switch nets. There's a net that has a higher daily limit. It's like 200 and something. But its max single fish weight is around 44, and I've caught a 45-pound catfish. But I guess the idea is you just get the XP from that catfish and you let it go. Because really the money on the bigger, heavy catfish is just not worth it, usually. The money on catfish in generally isn't worth it. But when you only have a few pounds left and you can overclock your fish cabin like we're going to do, that's when it makes sense. Oh, come on, buddy. Don't go out there. See, that's when I'm... See, I can put the drag up to max for a short time here. I just don't want to ream the hell out of the reel. But I also don't want him to get too far into deep water, because then we run the risk of losing everything. So we're not breaking the reel doing this. It's just hitting the highest amount, and the durability will go down faster like this, definitely. But it's keeping this fish more at bay. What are you playing? I'm playing on PC, Bull Rider 95. Playing on PC. I'm starting to get really worried about this particular fish. I need more line. That's the big problem with these catfish. You need a lot of line. Yeah, come on. Come on in, buddy. We're making progress. Bull Rider, I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. I apologize. Oh! I'm trying to focus on getting this boy in. How's your evening going so far?
Mini Welp! Now handle it!
I just heard a follow. We're getting him in. Bull Rider 95, thank you so much for the follow, bud. Appreciate it. Oh, come on. Yeah, I was going for muskies, but then we decided to go for catfish for our last fish, as our net is almost maxed out here, and I wanted to get the most out of it. Oh, come on. Yep, nope, that's the one we wanted right there. Not bad. Let's get a quick picture. Not the biggest I've caught. I caught something around 45 pounds, but you know what? That's a nice fish right there. 48-inch catfish. Fishing in Alaska? Nice. What level are you right now? All right, we did really good. We did really good on the money today. And we need that because we got to replace and repair a bunch of gear because we almost broke so much stuff. 44, nice. I'm working my way there. I was really excited when I got St. Croix opened up at level 30. I decided to get the unlimited fishing pass for here because I figured I was going to be here a long time. And it seemed like it was the last reasonable unlimited fishing passes. A lot of the other ones get really expensive, like the $50, $60 range. But for 30 bucks, the amount of playtime I intended to put in here at this location, I thought it was worth it. Alright. We're heading back to the Muskie. I think we're going to try the Muskie from this side, facing in to start with this time. And then after that, we're going to go back to the tip of the lake there where we were. See, really, I think that guy's got the good idea. I just don't want to infringe on his location. This seems like a okay spot. Let's try from here for a little bit. That guy in the dock over there, I think he's got a real solid spot. We were fishing at the back end of this little inlet here, and we did catch our target fish earlier. We caught a number of we caught tiger muskies, and then we caught several larger muskies as well, of the regular kind. No trophy fish. We didn't get any trophy fish. Of course, that guy did. Kale. He caught a trophy. Kale caught a trophy yellow perch earlier. No, he caught a unique yellow perch, and I have never seen a unique yellow perch pulled out before, so I thought that was actually kind of cool. I bet you the trophy muskie fought like a son of a gun. What has been your favorite fish to go after so far, Bull Rider 95? Cats? You like catfish fishing too? I rather enjoy the big cat fishing too. I cannot wait for carp, man. What's the first area that you can go for the larger carp in? Because I know you can go for the young carp pretty early on, but like, I've actually got the whole carp fishing pole. I bought the carp set. What is the first location you're able to go to for that? Weeping, where is that? What level and what location? Oh, no problem, man. Have at it. Kill just got another one. How we doing? Oh, I can't even. Well, no, I can. All right, so we're on the standard curve. So it's not terrible fishing right now, but it ain't great. Oh, no, little turtle. What would you say is the biggest fish that you've ever caught in this game, Bull Rider? All right, we're getting off to a slow start. We might change bait for a little bit, actually. What? Why is my... Shit. Would not have gotten rid of the shad. Okay. Oh, I'm getting some nice action on this. The only issue is I'll probably end up getting a bass or something. Well, folks, I think the fishing's died down a bit, and I got to get going for the night in a few minutes anyways, so to avoid any more empty action here, I think I'm going to call it a stream after this cast here. Let's see if we can end on a high note, huh? Oh, that's a fish. Hey, what do you know? That's a full-size muskie right off the thing. There we go. That's how you want to end a stream, folks, right there. That's what you want to do for a mic drop. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. Hope you all have a good night.